Hi, it's Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1987 to listen to Final Eyes by the amazing Yes. An 80s Yes love song, Don't Mind If I Do, comes from Big Generator, their 12th studio album, which reached number 15 in the US and number 17 in the UK. The song presents a powerful message about the importance of emotional connection, the need for understanding, and the transformative power of love. Let's go. Is that John?
And I know that I've got something.
Can't tell.
I've got something to say. If ever I needed someone, you were there when I needed you. If ever I needed someone, you were there when I needed you.
Great sound there. back. Ah, wow. That's how you write a love song. That's how Yes makes perfect love songs, perfect 80s love songs. I'm sure their 70s ones hit different. Incredible. All the elements I love about Yes. I love that it's on the softer side in a lot of the song. It blossoms beautifully back and forth. Of course, they do it to perfection. That, blossoming ups and downs, twists and turns with so much finesse, so much emotion, so much ethereal beauty. Once again, wow. I had read that Trevor said parts of this song sounded too much like Journey, so I wanted to see for myself. I disagree. It sounds very Yes, very 80s Yes to me. And boy, do they know how to, make a love song like I mentioned. Of course, millions of artists have made love songs, but the way they go that extra mile, that extra light year to show the love, deep, passionate love, not just in the lyrics, of course, which are always great, but in the music, the deepest form of love. I felt it myself. I don't know, they're just so talented in conveying the deepest love of the human soul. I love the simple introduction, just acoustic guitar, I think 2 of them, always a great thing, plus John's always amazing voice. Of course, I knew something bigger was on the way. We got it later. But, we sat in that pocket for a while. There were these whimsical melodies, excellent. And then they added effects here and there. They would just kind of come in and out. Keys on the right, and then they went to the left. Great backing vocals by the other gentleman, or at least one of them. This really interesting bass sound in the middle. I don't think it was a bass guitar, but it was booming and powerful. Just a few notes, probably done on the keys. Then, of course, we get the first blossom. The song opens up in all its grandeur. I love that it opens and closes throughout. Always great. So now we're in this great 80s mid-tempo beat and groove, but it has Yes's stamp all over it, in my opinion. Excellent. Then we get a bridge. Ooh, a bridge. I loved John's vocals on the bridge. They were different. I was trying to figure it out. It would take a few more listens, but I think overall he was singing more passionately. He was high like usual, but it was either reverbed, sustained, effects put on it. I don't know, but he sounded absolutely beautiful. Of course, he's always beautiful vocally, but in the bridge, it hit me extra hard. Then we close up again, I believe, back to the softer acoustic section. We open up again, I don't know how many times back and forth, but I told you how much I love that. And of course, the amazing Alan White. I heard him so much, pounding away, shining throughout the song. Excellent work as always. Then the Whenever I Needed, he kept singing that, plus other words, that whole section. So powerful, so moving. One of my favorite parts in that section was the beautiful acoustic guitar arpeggios, kind of hidden back there, but still shining. Beautiful stuff. And then the 75% mark. Wow. The best part of the song, of course, for me, top song moment. It was the biggest magic moment in a song full of magic. Yes, and it did change my final rating for the song. I remember these beautiful keys floating about softly around me, almost like raindrops. They were played delicately. Incredible. It was extremely atmospheric, dreamy, gorgeous. Again, the love absolutely pouring through in that section. It was heartwarming as well. Again, so many vibes happening, but just pure beauty on my ears. My heart felt full of love just through that music, in the same way that John's heart was full of love with this woman that's the subject of the song. Wow, don't know if it's a true story or just a fictional, but it was beautiful, it was powerful. It's amazing how that love can transfer so many decades later, almost 40 years later, from this band, this song, this album, to the internet, to my ears, and I still feel such love. I mentioned those beautiful acoustic guitar arpeggios in the Whenever I Needed section. I'm so happy that they ended the song. They came back front and center, sounding so beautiful in that outro. Wow, once again, 1,000% success. It's yes, they always deliver. Thank you as always, you legendary gentlemen. This one's getting the Double Epic Platinum Record Award, absolutely, for Finalize by Yes, 1987. And thank you so very much, as always, John Anderson, Trevor Rabin, Tony Kay, Chris Squire, and Alan White. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about this one, I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.